Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Leon for No More Lines. In this video, I'm going to show you a user-defined function that I created in Excel a couple years ago. And what this function does is that it takes time in seconds and it formats into hours, minutes, and seconds. And it does it in such a way where it looks like a clock. So real quick, I'll show you how the formula looks. I'll just do a demonstration. So we're going to do TimeSecFormat. And the whatever's in the parentheses is going to be in seconds. So we're going to do it as 120 seconds. So you'll see that once I do that, it's going to format it as 2 minutes. I'll show you again that it's able to actually take large values as well. As long as it's a number, it's going to actually take a number of different formats. So it even takes 100,000 seconds. And it turns into 27 hours, 46 minutes, and 40 seconds. So I'll show you how this particular formula works. What I'll do is I'll also link this in the description box and also as a pinned comment. So you'll be able to actually use this if you want to use it. It's great if you want to be able to take values in seconds and convert them to where that they're easy to see. So real quick, so again, the formula itself is going to be called TimeSecFormat. The time value is a long, which means that it's a number. It's a number that it doesn't have any decimal places. So basically, so basically you got to make sure that you put in a value in seconds. So it has to be a number. And the reason why it's a string is because the final output is considered a text value. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to figure out what the hours are. We all know that an hour is basically 3,600 seconds. So we're going to basically find the whole number value of hours, and that's going to be our hour calculation. Our minute calculation is the same thing. The only difference is that I'm getting the actual number of minutes, of whole minutes. So it's basically going to be the value itself. And it's going to be minus the amount that is in a whole minute, which is the actual seconds value. And I have a couple error checks in here as well that say that basically, if the number of minutes, if the length of the number of minutes is 1, then it'll format as a 0, 1. So if it's where it's 8 minutes, it's going to be 0, 8. If it's 9 minutes, it's going to be 0, 9. If it's 10, it's going to just ignore this and put it as 10. It's just a formatting tool. And then here, it just jumps to our next section. And then this here says that basically, if the length of the minutes is 0, then it basically will put a null value of 0, 0. Our next part is the seconds part. It does the same thing as the minutes part. The only difference is that it basically calculates the number of minutes. And it tells me what the actual difference is in seconds. And this can probably be cleaned up a little bit more. But when I tested it out, the way I built it, it seems like this is the easiest way of doing it. Now, of course, you can modify it if you want to. I'm pretty sure with these two, I could probably cancel these out. But when I first built it, this is how I know it was working correctly. So the next part is going to be where the same thing, where if the length of the number of seconds is 1, which means that if it's between a number of 0 and 9, then it's going to put a 1 in front of that value. And if the seconds are 0, and in this case it basically takes for a null value, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to put a 0, 0 as a number of seconds, and then at the very end, it's going to basically spit out the format as hours, colon, minutes, and colon and seconds. What's cool is that this, since it's a user-defined function, it actually will input cell references as well. So I'll put 150 and 240,000. So we'll do the same thing. We'll do a TimeSecFormat. And we're going to reference it as C1. You're going to see it's going to put it as 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And then here we're going to do it again. C3. we're going to see that it's going to put it at 66 hours and 40 minutes. So hopefully this is helpful. Of course, if you want to change it to milliseconds, you can of course add in the extra part to that. All you'd have to do is just take this formula here and break it down an extra step basically. And you can also just add a millisecond part to that as well. And you're going to have to add in those extra little checks for the formatting. Hopefully this was helpful. I'm going to leave this in the description box and a pinned comment. You'll be able to actually see this formula. If you have any requests, please leave in the comment section. If this video was helpful, please like the video, share with others, subscribe to the channel, and you take care. Thank you.